And welcome back! I know I keep saying welcome back, and that is because I am welcoming you! This is Wet Hamster, and we are doing another easy run. Well, feet run, really. Soldiers, go! And I am using, once again, another costume. The Cheong-san, or whatever it's called. I think I butchered it. The name
Have formed a suicide squad. Their last attempt at resistance. What?
Their last attempt at resistance. That laugh.
Each unit is acting on its own. All of this to protect.
And yeah. So we're just gonna hold the button down, keep shooting. Don't stop shooting. Just murder everything. And I think at lower difficulties, I'm not sure, but I think the lower difficulties the shield can be broken by weapon damage. I don't think so though. And this is what feats we have to do. The first one is very deceiving. Conserve the ammo. We haven't reached it yet, but it has nothing to do with conserving ammo. I'll just put it that much. I think it's probably really bad localization. I do not know what the Japanese version of that was, but it's very misleading.
Enemy spotted! Enemy spotted!
I would like to point out that the next room, that is where the feats begin, and, well, and let's get to it. In this room, there is the feat of conserving ammo. And you might think it's related to that box of ammo over there, but it's not. It's simply don't let the reinforcements die. So it should have been sustain reinforcements instead of conserve ammo. But I guess reinforcements equals ammo? I don't know. I think it's those two guys over there that are not allowed to die. Basically, they're considered the reinforcements. I'm not too sure in this, but for safety's sake, just don't let anybody die, and it should be good. Let's break out the grenade launcher just for the heck of it. Yeah, bam. Conserve ammo and sustain reinforcements. Yeah, I think they're basically... That's right, there's also sustaining the reinforcements in that room, but I think they go hand in hand, more or less. It's really hard to tell. I'm not too entirely sure of it, just... But if you do what I did, then you should be able to get it. I've been able to waste, like, tons of ammo in that one room, and I still get the feat. And the third one... Oh wait, I know what the conserve ammo is. It is destroying the red orbs before the wads have a chance to spawn. That's it. And they only spawn once you kill the... What do they call beanbags? Here, there's a feat, basically act first or something like that. Again, destroy the red orbs before the you kill the mud flap, or else wads will spawn out of them, and that's kind of a no-brainer in its own. You want to make sure you do that.
He's killing countless twists effortlessly. The high ones are even more powerful than we expected.
Indeed, they're more powerful than we expected. That's why I can kill them so easily. Well, except maybe for Gabrielle, she's pretty tough. And we'll just keep rolling on.
It looks like a fight is inevitable with every
The feat in
encounter.
here,
Twisted are out for
well, it's a little tricky to do if you're playing on easier difficulties because those barriers, you're not allowed to receive reinforcements. And not one person throughout this entire chapter for another feat is allowed to be turned into twisted by a mud flap. So basically what you want to do is herd everyone in this room into this little corner here to minimize the fact that they're going to shoot on the barriers and probably break them. The one with not allowing them to turn into twisted by mud flap attacks, that one's a little hard to do because it is pretty random, and sometimes the mud flaps will just go completely berserk and use that twisted attack multiple times in a row, and you'll have everybody turn into twisted and you lose instantly, so it's pretty broken. It's just about luck and pushing the retry button enough times. It's the only really help I can give there. And we're... Again, this is another annoying part of if you're playing easy. You have to wait for this guy to spawn, and it can take forever. It's on a set timer. So if you cleared out the area early, and you're going for the feat, yeah. Not much really to be said here. I do a mild impression right now, but I don't know. It's not appropriate right now. He's not saying anything horribly awkward. Ah, good. There we go. The mud flap. Boom. And there we go. No allies turned into twisted. And no backup, which is don't destroy the barriers so you don't get reinforcements through them. Also, the first one where you're supposed to destroy all the red orbs is kind of a no-brainer, I guess. There's only one room in the first chapter with red orbs, so. But let's go with the grenade launcher again. In this video, I do show how you can break the grenade launcher with unlimited ammo. It's quite fun to do, actually. Okay, you stand behind a barrier, and then you fire. You basically have more or less a sort of rapid fire here. The next feat is to kill, I believe, 5 beans in this area. These 2 areas where there's a wall before you get into the big fight, they have unlimited spawning beans, so you can, if you want, you can farm them. And I proceed to break the hell out of the game and just blow up every single beam. When you fire behind a barrier, for some reason with the grenade launcher, if you have a multiple ammo clip, you don't need to reload. Whereas if you're just standing out in the open, it's like you do a little like animation where you're like clicking in the next round from the clip in, or you're just reloading regularly. But you know, let's keep moving on. We should have enough beans under the bag. Bye, Mr. Bean.
Link up! Front lines made enemy contact. I got your back.
And I proceed just to kill him. Of course, in retrospect, I probably should have just used the shotgun on the mud flap. And I actually pushed the damn button again. I'm really good at that. I should have re-recorded those episodes, but I was having recording error trouble, so when I finally got the recording through, I just couldn't be bothered to re-record. So I hope people can live with it. And explosives breaks the barriers! Wonderful! Yeah, we can just chump them. But the feat here is not letting the reinforcements die. I think that only includes the APC. That it's not allowed to get damaged. Also, this on this difficulty, this grenade launcher completely destroys the barriers, so be careful of that.
Hold the line!
And hey, Mr. Buttflap, eat grenade. But they all die horribly. And the jerk's gonna go possess someone. Gonna see if I can't get his trigger the possession thing and then move out just before he lands. I'm just gonna wreck them with liberation. At harder difficulties, it's still not too hard to let the reinforcements over there survive. It's just simply a matter of sparingly using them. Sure. Rollers before we can move up in the world and get rid of those orbs so we can proceed. Yep, there we go. There's the signal that we get reinforcements from up there. And again, using the mounted turret on the APC is a good idea, as you can snipe 2 of the red orbs from up here. Always handy. And there, I saw my cue that I could take him out, but since it's uneasy, I'll just play with the grenade launcher a little. As you see, if I'm not standing behind a barrier, she kind of like she has like a recoil she has to take care of. So if you stand behind a barrier, you get no recoil on the grenade launcher, meaning you can spam the shots like crazy. I book it just in case I lose any reinforcements to that twisted attack. Sustain reinforcements. Check the feats one more, and there we go. And the other feat is destroying all the rollers in the area. There's a limited spawning rollers, but if you destroy enough of them, you'll be good too on that. And here comes one of the more annoying feats of the game. You're not allowed to let one guy die in this fight. That is ridiculously painful on the hardest difficulty. Not fun to do. It took me like 2 or 3 hours of constant grinding this over and over and over again. Cautious, I guess. Just trying it over and over again. But, you know, I decide I can just cheese him by spamming grenades and stun locking him in one spot. Yeah. You'll get used to this. Because I can do this on this difficulty with this weapon. On higher difficulties, just not so much.
Laser weapon.
And, you know, one shot equals that I can...
Hard outer shell.
At this difficulty with this weapon, one shot I can stagger him. So if you can overdrive kill him when he's staggered, he'll become slower, less aggressive, and easier to manage altogether, mainly because he can't do blood barriers. So it's really what you want to aim for. It's pretty easy to do on the higher difficulties. I mean, not higher, but lower difficulties, because you can get him out of his blood barrier pretty easily. Or stagger him, rather. Nope. I believe he also teleports less when he isn't in his berserk mode. Ah, the jerk. He moved. But I'm not all too worried about messing this up, mainly because I have Liberation ready. And I don't know, this guy is not tough on easy. I mean, he has 2 health bars, so it goes by pretty quickly. And the Berserker Cannon, it does a pretty decent amount of damage on him, whereas in the higher difficulties it goes a lot slower. Oh, and he almost did his grab attack and dragged him into a portal, but I'm not gonna take any of that sass. Yeah, another reason why I kept in the video with the whole me pushing the start button to get the do you really want to quit this game is mainly because of this. It went so well with this fight that I couldn't be bothered to do it. And I even got him in a good loop right here where he's just turning around in circles around himself without teleporting around and doing anything stupid. Now you can either damage him enough through his claw that he holds up, or you can wait for him to take the claw away. It's your choice. I would suggest it's easy to get greedy and shoot through the claw, but I would suggest not doing it and not being stupid like me, because when you do shoot through the claw, he tends to teleport behind you, so you know, less breaking through. It's better for him to wait to take the claw away. And I proceed to just completely cheese him. So the second he gets up, he's pretty much dead. I hate the Reaper. I hate you so much. Reinforcements survived. Yeah. If you get this on insane mode, pat yourself on the back. It's probably the hardest one to get. Because there's not really any way you can cheese your way through it on insane mode. Unlike where the Rover, you can cheese your way with unlimited ammo and the best weapons in the entire game and just completely murder the Rover in Episode 2.
There's no need to thank me.
No, I'm not gonna thank you, Maida, because you've given me so many night terrors as it is. Now, it would have been better if Maida was the final boss of the game. I could still see that going on. It was really him that was behind everything.
What is that?
Hi, Hypor. Give me a moment and you'll die. There we go. And that is all for the feat run. See you next time.